RomanReads. Today I'll be reading Where the Sidewalk Ends by Shel Silverstein. Enjoy. Jimmy Jet and his TV set. I'll tell you the story of Jimmy Jet, and you know what I tell you is true. He loved to watch his TV set almost as much as you. He watched all day, he watched all night, till he grew pale and lean from the early show to the late show and all the shows between. He watched till his eyes were frozen wide and his bottom grew into his chair and his chin turned into a tuning dial, and antenna grew out of his hair, and his brain turned into TV tubes, and his face to a TV screen, and two knobs saying in her eyes grew where his ears had been. And he grew a plug that looked like a tail, so we plugged in little Jim, and now instead of him watching TV, we all sit around and watch him. Early bird. Oh, if you're a bird, be an early bird and catch the worm for your breakfast plate. If you're a bird, be an early bird. But if you're a worm, sleep late. Sky seasoning. A piece of sky broke off and fell to the crack in the ceiling right into my soup. Garploop. I really must state that I usually hate lentil soup, but I ate every drop. Delicious. But so delicious, goodness sake. I could have eaten a lentil soup lake. It's amazing the difference a bit of sky can make. The farmer and the queen. She's coming, the farmer said to the owl. Oh, what shall I do? Shall I bow when she comes? Shall I twiddle my thumbs? The owl asked, who? The queen, the royal queen. She'll pass the farm today, shall I salute? He asked the horse said, nay. Shall I give her a gift? He asked the worm. A lovely memento for her to keep. An egg, or a peach, or an ear of corn. The worm said, cheap. But shall I custy, or shall I cheer? Here, her carriage, now, what shall I do? He asked the dog said, bow. And so he did, and so she passed. Oh, tra-la-la-la-la-la. She smiled, she did. He told the sheep said, bah. Pancake. Who wants a pancake? Sweet and piping hot? Good little Grace looks up and says, I'll take the one on top. Who else wants a pancake? Fresh off the griddle? Terrible Trisha smiles and says, I'll take the one in the middle. Smart. My dad gave me $1 bill, 'cause I'm his smartest son. And I swapped it for 2 shining quarters, 'cause 2 is more than 1. And then I took the quarters and traded them to Lou for 3 dimes. I guess he didn't know that 3 is more than 2. Just then, along came old Blind Bates, and just 'cause he can't see, he gave me 4 nickels for my 3 dimes, and 4 is more than 3. And I took the nickels to Hiram Combs down at the seed feed store, and the fool gave me 5 pennies for them, and 5 is more than 4. And then I went and showed my dad, and he got red in the cheeks and closed his eyes and shook his head, too proud of me to speak. Us, me and him and me, we're always together, as you can see. I wish he'd leave so I'd be free. I'm getting a little bit tired of he, and he may be a little bit bored of me. On movies and ladies, we cannot agree. I like to dance, he loves to ski. He likes the mountains, I love the sea. I like hot chocolate, he wants his tea. I want to sleep, he has to pee. He's meaner and duller and fatter than me. But I guess there's worse things we could be. Instead of 2, we could be 3. me and him, him and me. I'm making a list. I'm making a list of things I must say for politeness and goodness and kindness and gentleness, sweetness and righteousness. Hello, pardon me. How are you? Excuse me. Bless you. May I? Thank you. Goodbye. If you know some that I forgot, please stick them in your eye. Thank you for listening. If you could leave a like and a comment, I'd greatly appreciate it. Roman Reads.